Get me into it, man. All right, it's on Instagram.
It doesn't open till the train moves.
They're not open yet.
Oh, okay.
They won't open until they get moving.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's what they just told me. So, I'll have to wait.
Sorry you walked up there.
Oh, that's all right. No big deal. I could use some motion, you know? So how many? That's not this one.
No, we've had this one up for a while. There's a fifth one in progress.
Okay. So it'll be nice to have 5, huh?
Yeah.
Number 4 Dome Car, ex-Milwaukee Road.
Big charter though. Usually on the Reading Trainride around 1 or 2.
Yeah, we took one a while back to Jim.
Do you mind if I take a picture?
Oh, no problem. Yeah, take a quick look.
Oh, this is, so next year we'll make sure we book this early. Thank you. This is beautiful.
You should see the ones that are beyond this.
Oh yeah, you have to.
Have you ridden in the Pullmans before?
Yeah.
I thought I recognized you.
Yep.
Yeah, we've been in the deluxe class.
Yep.
Up ahead.
I might have been on one of my trips because sometimes she hasn't gone with me because she was working the rot.
Usually on weekends I would be working in Walmart, but now I've retired, so it's like, let's go.
Do you remember if myself or Dawn was your car host? Or?
I don't remember. I honestly I don't remember.
I think
I
it
did.
was you.
I recognize your face.
Yeah,
But
I recognize your face. So
oh, she's pumping up the coal. Yeah, last year we went. I never could pronounce that station right. The W. Wissamungi? Wissahoning. The Wissahoning station?
Nesquehoning?
Nesquehoning.
Yeah. NESQ.
Oh, it's NESQ. Okay. Anyway, they took the Ramble out of there last year. And I'll tell you what.
We are on the road.
Yeah.
now the one thing I will say, that tomato festival
Was not exciting.
was not worth it.
Oh, so that was the run you were on.
Yeah.
Go ahead. You're not going to see too often.
I mean, we got some good food there, but that was basically it.
Yeah.
I forget who brought a train steam over the seasons to us at our Harris Tower meeting earlier this year.
Oh, you're at Harris Tower too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been there.
And we had a meeting, and the one, I kid you not, the one that I brought in steam throughout the seasons. And he was showing steam engines operating special runs and so forth at the various times of the year, talking about that very plume, how it changes with every season.
Yeah.
Cold days versus sunny days.
The cold days with the snow, you get the black smoke.
Or the white smoke.
And then during the summer, they would have the white smoke usually.
Yeah.
The warmer days.
That's always interesting.
And we went up to Connecticut, Norwalk. They have a tower up there, a signal tower.
Yeah.
And it was closed when we went up, but we're planning another trip next year to go back and see it again. 'Cause it's like, you know, where your station building is, that's close. That's, like, here's the tower, here's the Amtrak trains.
Right.
Right there.
Yeah.
It's just like squeezed in. Slide over there and get another deal. That's okay.
whether it's down or not.
All right, folks. Now that we're underway, I'll be around to collect tickets. All tickets, please.
The goal is to make sure that we have keep the track safe.
Yep. Oh yeah.
Got to be 56.5 inches in gauge. Look at all this that you see here. 2 tracks worth of freight. Excess heights too. Nice.
This is North Reading Yard.
Yep. Well, there's a sighting no more. Oh, you think they're not going to be out there today?
They're out there.
Okay, so that one is set right.
Williamsport, Pennsylvania.
I had a dream the other night that everything was still. I saw Susanna coming down the hill. Buckwheat cake was in her mouth and a tear was in her eye. Says, I am coming from the south, Susanna, don't you cry. Oh, Susanna, oh, don't you cry for me. For I come from Alabama, with a banjo on my knee. Oh, Susanna, oh, don't you cry for me. I come from Alabama, with a banjo on my knee.
So you can open here, huh? That's pretty well.
Point one, don't do that. Detector out.
Hotbox detector. Running a really nice clean fire there, man. That's
Oh, yeah.
black smoke coming out. Oh.
Yeah.
Port Clinton, Pennsylvania.
Now, what do you keep in this building?
Some locomotives.
That was like the engine house.
Yeah.
That's why you did it once.
Port Clinton Shops, Pennsylvania.
As we cross Broad Street, onto your left road is the expanded roundhouse. Very place for 2102 was proud to restore the operation. Our turntable and our wheel throwing shop. The turntable is actually from the Monongahela Railroad in South Brownsville, Pennsylvania. It fit nicely with the wheel running company kit, which was unearthed in 1998. On our right now is the Little Schuylkill River. We will cross over the Little Schuylkill for the first time along our route.
Steam Shop.
Card purchase. That's car 1168, located between standard coach number 212 and Crown Class coach number 562.
Don't to narrator, you're now loud and clear back here.
Is that loud and clear in the dome, over?
Correct, loud and clear in the dome.
Hey, Mr. Trainride, thank you, roger that. 161 for the fourth and final time, we enter the small community of Molino. Route 895 will follow our line for several miles to the left of the train. The open fields along Route 895 make the area an ideal place for rail fans to photograph our train in operation. Look for them at several more locations along our route.
Reverse engineering those into a solid model.
Dynamite works used in this region's mining industry. The site is now home to Copperhead Chemical Company. Copperhead manufactures pharmaceutical-grade nitroglycerin used in heart medications, as well as explosives used in propellants, fuel additives, and defense munitions applications.
I think I missed it.
Yeah.
No, I missed getting
Shot.
nice shot. We got an echo chamber here. Wow, what a snake.
The roofs were hinged, that if it exploded,
I put the door thing down. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Oh, behind the door. Thank you. No worries.
Transmodal site.
At South Tamaqua, we pass through the coal piles of the Premium Fine Coal Company, a classic anthracite region setting. Very shortly, we will enter another segment of double-track railroad and equilateral interlocking at Tamaqua Yard, where we will see more freight awaiting distribution to local customers.
coal banks. That's all the waste of coal they used to tow. Now they're claiming it all the coal back out.
Trying to get the money, darling. seeing you.
Watch to your left for the old QA telegraph office of the Reading Company, which dates back to the 1880s. The odd shape of the building is due to its location inside a Y track that once existed here to connect Tamaqua and Pottsville. As we cross Broad Street, watch for the former Reading Company Tamaqua passenger station on your left, built in 1874. The structure barely escaped demolition several times since passenger service was discontinued by the Reading Company in 1961. In 2004, the Tamaqua Save Our Station group proudly completed a $1.5 million renovation of the building. The beautifully restored station now houses a restaurant. In 2020, Andy Muller and the Reading&Northern Railroad spent tens of thousands of dollars to restore and extend the platform to trackside, which allows for station stops here on select passenger excursions. In 2023, the United States Postal Service immortalized the Tamaqua station on a postage stamp, one of 5 railroad stations in the country to be so honored. Departing Tamaqua, we cross Elm and Grove Streets and begin to climb the hill toward Barnesville. This will be the toughest test 2102 will face on our ramble today, as it tackles the steepest grade on the route. Also, folks, as we are about 1 mile from the Tamaqua Tunnel, we ask that all doors and windows on the train be closed at this time, and all movement between cars cease, in order that the smoke and ash from the steam locomotive does not enter the cars. Tamaqua Tunnel, which was bored through the mountain in 1854. As you might guess, we will cross the Little Schuylkill River on both sides of the tunnel.
To 02 is working upgrade.
I think it has enough power to pull it up.
Oh yeah. going in tunnel.
Into the ground.
Oh, somebody's up there looking at us. Don't throw rocks at us.
Wow.
I'm glad this thing is.
There's a light at the end of the tunnel.
And that's what it's like to come out of a
Wow,
tunnel.
they're
with
out
smoke
here.
everywhere.
Yeah, that was cool.
That was really neat.
Definitely a real fan favorite spot. Now look at those three running. It's okay, we got that film. Let's go get the next one. Get in, quick.
Look at all the rail fans out here.
I feel like this is 30 mile an hour through here. Yeah, on our railroad, we do street running. We actually have a section where we're going down a one-way. So it's like when we have to go the other back because we're a push-pull. It's like, yeah, we have the right of way. You should hear some people say, you should be running the train that way. It's like, we don't have a choice. Only track we got.
Okay.
The newest additions to the Reading and Northern Railroad, the buildings that are being transformed into our Nesquehoning campus and our brand new Nesquehoning Regional Railroad Station. You can see the platform and station canopy on our running left. This location is ideally situated right in the middle of our main line between North Reading and Pittston.
Car shops. For an expanded fleet of freight and passenger. A fire engine. The R&M audit. Put in a siding here, passenger station. Right here.
We're entering Jim Thorpe.
No, it's not. Getting close. We'll be there. This is a new siding.
Well, there was a whole train yard.
Nesquehoning itself was founded in 1830 by the Lehigh Coal and Navigation Company to provide housing for the employees mining anthracite in the nearby Room Run mine. The tracks pass directly through this residential neighborhood. Railroad station at Pittston. They are making their turnaround move in preparation for their northbound journey this evening.
PIJT.
You have to wait for the important train.
Next up is Nesquehoning Junction. This, along with Jim Thorpe Junction and River Junction, just north of here, form a Y that allows trains to be completely turned around. Think of this as you would a three-point turnaround in a car. Our Pittston train is demonstrating that right now, but that's also the method we will use to turn our passenger consist around for the southbound run during your stay in Jim Thorpe. You'll also notice on your left the abandoned PQ Tower that controlled train movements at this location until April of 1972. Now this route is used by both of the other trains I mentioned previously. You just saw our excursion train 3 at the end of town. Route 903 heads toward Blakesley, deep in the Poconos. Jim Thorpe is on the southwestern tip of the Pocono region, which includes Carbon, Monroe, Pike, and Wayne counties. Millions of people visit the Poconos each year to participate in outdoor
Jim Thorpe,
activities,
Pennsylvania.
stay at one of the dozens of resorts, or take sightseeing trips. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we are approaching the station at Jim Thorpe. If you wish to get action shots of the train and 2102, you'll have multiple opportunities. First, if you are not riding the Y move, be sure that you are positioned on the station platform immediately following the departure of the 1 p.m. Lehigh Gorge train. The train will back down into the station to detrain guests riding the Y move. When the train is clear of passengers, 2102 will shove the passenger consist eastward clear of the station. It will then move to the west platform to be serviced and open for cab tours shortly thereafter. Cab tours will be available until 2:50 p.m. At that time, 2102 will move eastward through the station to rejoin the passenger consist. And following the departure of the 3 o'clock Lehigh Gorge train, 2102 will bring this train back into the station for reboarding. We will begin boarding at approximately 3:15 p.m. and depart Jim Thorpe at 3:45 p.m. sharp. Remember your coach numbers. You will have the same seat for the return trip. The train will not be accessible while we are in town. Therefore, please take anything you may need along with you. You may, of course, leave anything you wish on the train and no one will bother it. Remember to have your ticket stubs with you, as you will be required to present them to your car attendant prior to reboarding the train.
Jim Thorpe,
Finally, folks, one
Pennsylvania.
other important point of order. Remember that we will be completely turning the train around. Therefore, the last car to arrive will also be the last car to leave this afternoon. Your seat will be facing the opposite direction, and you will be sitting on the other side of the train on the return trip. Again, boarding will commence at approximately 3:15 p.m., and we will depart promptly at 3:45 p.m. Please be on time and make sure you board the correct train. The other trains operating in Jim Thorpe today are not going anywhere close to Port Clinton or North Reading, and to say the least, it is a long walk back. Ladies and gentlemen, as soon as our conductor has the train properly spotted in the station, he will give the okay to your car attendants to detrain you. If you are not participating in the Y move, please exit the train only where you see a uniformed car attendant with an open door and step box. Please follow their instructions, such as take your time, watch your step, hold on to the handrails, and look down as you exit. We do not want anyone getting hurt. This concludes our northbound trip, and we'll see you back here at 3:15. Until then, Ruskiana, so long.
Yeah, I'll watch my step as I fall down and crush my face.
This car does not have a vestibule with an open door, so half of you can go forward. The front car in front of us has a door open, and the car to the rear will have a door open at the rear.
That's where you want to go eat, right there.
Yeah, Olive and Glars.
Yeah, that was good food the last time we were here.
Yep.
Nesquehoning Y. Lehigh Gorge Scenic Railway. Reading and Northern, Iron Horse Rambles, featuring the 484 number 2102 with 17 cars, over 800 passengers. I thought there was gonna be a water tower here, but no, they're not. Oh, they got hose. Reading and Northern tank car with a engine pump on it. Water. Oh, yeah.
How you doing?
Iron Horse Rambles. Returning back to Jim Thorpe.